Fantastic. It's a special episode of Rubbin Minds. It's a special Easter episode, and I'm really excited about today's show. It's in partnership with Church Culture, a brand focused on how the church can define the culture with its primary messages of joy, of love, and of social justice. Now, today we have the heavyweights of Christianity and the church culture in Nigeria. I mean the heavyweights. We have Pastor Sam Adeyemi, we have Tim Godfrey, we have Gloria Brahima, we have Jumoke Adenowo, we have Pastor Itwa Igodalo, we have Tara Feladuro-Toye, we have Kola Oyeneyi. We have a galaxy of stars, and we are going to be talking about how the church can infect and transform almost every single part of the Nigerian society. Again, the show is in partnership with Church Culture. We'll take a break. When we come back from the break, I have my guests and I have my co-hosts. Welcome back. You know, it's still the special Easter episode of Rubbin Minds in collaboration with Church Culture, a brand focused on defining the culture with the church's original message of love, of joy, and of social justice. My co-presenter is here, the lovely Fumbi Ogumbanwo.
Hi.
You know, Fumbi is a radio presenter. You're with Inspiration FM.
Yes, I am.
She's a movie producer.
So, production manager and
Production,
producer.
yes. So, you know, and we're looking forward to that film.
Yes. The film is going to come out with a bang.
We're looking forward
to it. With a bang, definitely.
And we're excited. We are excited. First, she looks lovely.
Stunning.
We're excited to welcome Gloria
I love the way she spells her name as well. There's a glow.
Oh, there's a glow.
Glow, like Gloria.
Thank you so much.
Welcome on the show.
Excited to be here. Thank you.
And congrats on the new song. Jesus is here.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
I utterly love it.
Thank you.
It
means a lot.
And then we have the Obuefi of gospel.
This is the Don.
This is the Don himself.
Being here for a while.
For a while, you know.
Yes.
Tim had that amazing live concert at TPH last
year.
Yes. It was world class.
It was phenomenal.
World class. You know, welcome.
Thank you, Godfrey. Thank you.
Welcome. So Fumbi, it's your show.
Okay, so Gloria, I mean, first of all, I want to understand. How recently did you come into the gospel scene, and why did you even decide that this was something you wanted to just do?
Wow. I was in the corporate scene for a few years.
Okay.
All my life, I trained as a lawyer.
Really?
Yes.
Hello. I'm a lawyer as well.
Fantastic. I trained as a lawyer, worked in banking for a bit. Telecoms was my last major job in telecoms. And I found out that I was always still writing music. I was still recording nearly every week. I would still go for choir practice. And this call just kept calling me. It just kept drawing me. It was such a magnetic pull. And I just knew it was time to leave. And I officially left my job about 4 years ago.
About 4 years ago?
Yes.
And look at you now, in 4 years.
It is the Lord.
And Tim, I mean, like today was saying, we were hailing you. And you've been in this industry for a while. And I think there are a few gospel acts who you've kind of actually even brought up as well.
Yes,
you know, a lot of people that you've sort of been an impact in their lives. So why did you even decide that gospel music was something you wanted to do in the first place?
Well, maybe I should say I didn't even have a choice initially. You know how you were born in the church, you grew up in the church, you didn't go to Bible study, you're in trouble. We will not go, but just ask somebody what was the topic for today. So before Daddy will ask, we already start saying, oh, that topic today about Jesus, you know, the healing. So Daddy will look at us and say, wow, okay, these guys, and we're not in church actually, but just, so, I mean, being somebody that have lived in church from whether a child, teenage, children department, teenage, and all of those things, I didn't have a choice really, but not like I was not exposed to other things. But I loved gospel music so much that in my house, they started hiding things from me, plates, spoons, and everything, because I would destroy everything. I use it, drums and everything.
I love it.
So I remember one day where I was listening to, I think those days we only had the Maranatha singers and all those guys, Terry Clark and all those. So I was listening to them and I would play it very loud. And then I wanted to go and disconnect something, and I came from a very poor background, so the socket was open and my hand got into it and it threw me like this. Only me landed, only me slept there. I woke up, looked around, nobody saw anything that happened, only me stood up. So, I mean, it's something that I've always loved. And to come to the point where I decided to now take it as a career, I was not one of those just come and sing and go. I really always wanted to have people people that I've trained. So I went to a lot of churches that I've trained their choir before, brought in some singers together. We started working. There was no concerts, there was no album, there was no single. We were just rehearsing. And I know you might not believe this, but for about 3 months, Monday through Friday, every night we had vigil.
Wow.
Rehearsing.
For 3 months?
Yes.
I just wanted to ask, just going off of today's question, who is gospel music for?
Who is gospel music?
Who is gospel music for? I mean, Tim, maybe you should go ahead first.
Well, actually, even the question that Judy asked actually is an area where I honestly can go on and on. And if they say we should start breaking bottles, we'll go ahead and do it. This guy.
The violence.
How disturbed I am about it. No, so first, what is even worship? I mean, because people have messed up the whole thing about what. I mean, the first time worship was mentioned was when Abraham was taking Isaac to go and sacrifice, and Isaac stopped and said, Oga, you have the wood, you have all of these things. And he told him, don't worry, as when we get there, we'll provide. We are going to worship. So there's this whole thing about when the first mention of worship is actually sacrifice. That's what it meant. Before we have now packages and everything. And let me just say again, sad face is not worship. Sad song is not worship. Slow song is not worship.
That's right.
And then when you're not well dressed and you're looking sad and hungry, it's not worship either. Because when people get on stage and they look like this and people sort of say, he's anointed.
Yes.
We have missed it totally in that. You have a sound that's people have said is church. And this sound cannot meet up with any. That's why we don't have any platform where they show gospel stuff. And how do you take over when there is no media even your work cannot stand what others are doing? We want to shoot videos. We shoot videos near swimming pool. No, not even swimming pool. Water and bush or hot. And tie wrapper. And then you want to compare it. To what the other guys are doing. It can't work. If Jesus was here today, he will not use track. He will not call. I mean, he even worked with prostitutes. Why are we now making Christianity as though if I even see her in church like this, as beautiful as she is?
Thank you again.
They might think that because of her beauty, she's not a Christian.
I've kind of got to
anyway,
I'm sure. I'm sure. Welcome back. It's still the Rubbin Minds Easter special in collaboration with Church Culture, which uses how the church can define the culture.
Absolutely.
And return the church to its original messages of love, of joy, and of social justice. And we have incredible guests. I told you that this is the heavyweights of the Christian culture in Nigeria. I'll start from my right. She's closest to me. Toyin Ojoyemade. Toyin is the creative director of Kingdom Culture, which also, what is interesting?
It's kind of interesting, the name as well.
You stole the name, but it's fine.
We have the same mission. She's focused on how do you use the media content.
Yes.
And Toyin is a producer. Toyin has, you're with the IREP Festival, you've worked with
Moments with
Mo, you've
Danny
done films and Danny TV.
Wow.
You are a doyen. Welcome on the show.
Thank you.
And then there is my auntie of life, Destiny and culture. Before power change hands.
Yeah, before power change hands.
Tara Fela Toye, you know her.
You know, she doesn't need much
She
introduction.
doesn't need introduction. Just Tara Toye, icon.
Icon, exactly.
Welcome on the show, man.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And then there's Ferdinand Adimefe. Ferdinand is a communication consultant and strategist. Ferdinand also runs a new ministry.
Church Unusual,
It's
right?
The Tribe Lagos.
Tribe Lagos. There we go.
Trying to express church in different unconventional spaces.
In religious way, non-traditional, but effective. Keep the message, change the method, reach the people who are unchurched.
So keep the message.
I love it.
Change the
Deep.
method and reach the people.
On church. Wow.
That's what it's
So I was joking with you before we started. I was saying there's some people that say that, I told you there was somebody who told me that I'm a Christian, I'm born again,
Yeah.
but my business is not born again. So if you're dealing with me, you are dealing with me
as a Christian.
Yes.
But when we
But
get
when
to
it comes my
work,
business, we're going to use the world standards. How does that sound to you?
wrong.
Why?
Absolutely wrong. I think the idea of a culture, like for example, a national culture. So I'm a Nigerian. So I'm supposed to be, I can't say I'm a Nigerian, I live in Nigeria, but I'm Western. Although, that's what we sort of see these days. But the idea of a culture is that if I say that this is the way I choose concerning something, in this case, what I choose as my spirituality, my religion, is that it flows into everything I do. So I'm a Christian as a human being, I'm a Christian as a wife, I'm a Christian as a mother, I'm a Christian in my business, I'm a Christian in everything that pertains to me. So the values that I hold, my values stem from what I believe in. Because it's not just a religion, it's a belief system that would then define how I handle everything that concerns me. So when people say those kinds of things, they just want to do bribery and corruption. That's when they tell you that, oh, I'm a Christian. But no, I have a mentor. You said you had a mentor. I have a mentor, Mrs. Ipuawo Shika, who will proudly tell you that her values cut across her business and her life. And everything she has done till today is from her Christian values, and we can see where she is now. So if she has gone with Christian values and she's like this, then everybody should follow their values.
It's like nobody forced you to have the culture. If you're going to have it, then live it.
Then, I mean,
Yeah.